Hello everybody, this is WildJ.G03 and welcome to me me reacting to or me reading down the Slender Fortress 2 modified version of correctly Alpha 2, because of course they have Alpha 1, now it's Alpha 2 and it's pretty much a pre-release one. Uh So here's the thing, though. I'm pretty much sure the one person that actually pretty much like say like, oh, bro, I feel like these modified servers are pretty much the one thing that might have the weirdest changes ever. Not to mention with the classes and all. And you know what? Today we'll be reading this, and I actually want to make a reaction of this because I want to show people's topics and beliefs and see what I want to say about this stuff. Because everyone knows I'm pretty much sure don't have so much fucking shit on this stuff, man. Like holy shit. Like come on. Anyways, so we're gonna be reacting to this and reading all this, and I'm gonna give my general thoughts about this. So let's fucking do this. All right. So we got here is the general topic. The general is pretty much the stuff on the difficulties, the player speeds, some changes on I believe on some things and a few other things. So who knows? Anyways, so here we got here. First we got added a custom changelog for server owners. I don't know what this one might be about, but I feel like this is something related to pretty much something custom for like anything else for the changelogs on the SF2M servers that people make or whatsoever. Okay, remove the mechanic where player sprint speed decreases as the sprint points decrease. Wait, oh, wait a minute. Wait, so how the fuck is that gonna work? How are we gonna tell if our sprints are getting low? Sprinting now makes the class run at maximum potential. Oh shit. Wait, so what? We have infinite sprint. Is that pretty much what we're doing now? What the fuck is going on? Okay, I have no idea what the fuck the sprinting might have to do with this. Alright. Change all class speeds. Okay, so this is what it was before. And from the lowest to see who's the lowest. I think it's demo and oh no, soldier, demo, and heavy that are the lowest. Scout's pretty much the highest with 305. Okay, so right now, this is what theirs look like. 400 for scout, 350 for soldier, 370 for pyro, 350 for demo, 350 for heavy, 370 for NG, 370 for medic, 370 for sniper, and 370 for spy. Scout, why does Scout need to get a good buff? Like, bro, what is with Scouts? Now the Scout player community is just gonna freaking run around, spam voice chat. It's like voice commands and do shit. Heavy, soldier, and demo are still the lowest of their speeds. What the fuck, dude? With that much speed with an escape plan soldier, I feel like they're pretty much gonna have that type of power now against other bosses that like could fuck you up. I'm actually kind of surprised on what the fuck gonna do to this. Okay, reduce scout sprint duration, increase percentage from 8 to 5. What the fuck does that one mean actually? I have no idea what that means, but I feel like this might means bad. Reduce damage sprint duration, increase percentage from 15 to 10. Reduce medic and spies duration, sprint duration, decrease percentage from 5 to 0. I don't know what this means. What does that mean? What is it? Someone gotta tell me in the comments about this, man. I can't really explain much about this shit. Remove the danger speed mechanic. I know what that one might be. Remove Doom Box. Are you serious? This is bad. You're making the community very upset with removing a good game mode. Sorry, a special round. You really gotta be kidding me. You really gotta be fucking kidding me, okay? What the fuck? Doombox was a good one. What it does is just okay. So a lot of people don't know what Doombox is. Okay, so Doombox is pretty much where a regular boss is. Well, you still have your main boss. However, when the Doombox gets selected, it adds 2 stealth no intro bosses, which means you got to figure out which boss it could be. It could be a copy of the same main boss or a copy of pretty much 2 different mother bosses from the pack list that you're on. All right, next up, a Silent Slender now spawns an extra boss. Oh no! You mean to tell? Okay, if I remember correctly, before Silent Slender adds 3 bosses with a main boss, so it's 4. Now it's a main boss and 4 bosses, so it's 5 bosses and what the fuck is wrong with these people? What are they doing? They're torturing us with blasphemy and everything else around this shit, man. Come on, change Silent Slender chat description. Wait. Oh, they changed the chat script. Oh, for the chat. Okay, never mind. Added beatbox as a special. What the fuck is beatbox? Oh no! Wait, is that like the one with the disco mode? You know, with the. You have to follow the beat, and if you don't follow the beat, standing still, you die. Don't tell me it's like the same thing. What the fuck is beatbox? I gotta check this shit out after this, man. I can't. I feel scared, man. I don't know if I want to be safe adding this to my servers, or I don't know what. Fix specific memory leaks issues. Memory leak issues. Okay. Change the blink bar to be a health bar. Oh wow, they actually changed that. They actually changed the blink bar to a health bar. So now it shows your HP instead. Okay, that is absolutely probably actually no. They could have just kept the blink and added the health bar next to it. Like come on, like you don't have to remove the blink bar. Was the blink bar supposed to be something that was used? I mean, the blink bar was supposed to be used for statue bosses and everything else. But why the fuck would it affect that? Like, okay, rest in peace, blink bar. Blink bar now only appears if the player sees a statue boss or don't look. Oh well, at least not the Pacific. I didn't actually manage to read that part. Okay, so now we got the blink bar still. Okay, so it now only works for statue and look slash don't run bosses. Okay, props to that. I'm actually glad because I feel like a lot of people were actually asking for a damn health bar because it's hard to tell how much HP you have in your setting. Because the only way you could check your HP is by looking on the top of the screen of your character and it shows like the bar of how low it is. Now it's just kind of like what the fuck. All right, next up, we introduced the music volume setting. Wait, what's that one supposed to? Is that supposed to be like for the the music for the boss that have BGMs or the one that has um I don't know what that one's supposed to be, but I feel like it might be something else that a lot of people might know. Added a new convar SF2 underscore high difficulty under SF2 high difficulty vote percentage. I think I heard about this one correctly. I think if I remember correctly, there was the required percentage needs for Nightmare Napoleon to vote whenever they show up in the vote pool. Yeah, so this is pretty much the thing I heard about. So what it does is that it works pretty much all right. If a lot of people say, yeah, go with that vote, then it goes well. Then of course you can play. However, if no one goes with the percentage that people are going for, it goes with either normal, hardcore, or insane between the 3 votes. So there wasn't any. So I feel like that might have been like a very confusing thing. So recipes for saying nightmare in chat or having random Napoleon for anything. So yeah. Uh, added the PVE arena. Added PVE support for. Oh wait, so you could go to the little arena thing again. You can actually play that thing, shit. No kidding. You mean to tell me we can actually play the PVE arena once again? You know what? I agree with it. I mean, I didn't remember correctly. That was only used for Glub servers, because people from Glubs always know about that stuff. Boxing and Raid can no longer get special rounds. No, there goes my one-ups. I mean, at least I don't get to have to get, I don't know, stealth box, some triple bosses, or actually, there's no way we could get triple bosses, or double it all to get higher, double trouble, anything. But one up was the only thing that makes it better. It sucks that you don't have one up. The admin commands are now moved to their own unique section. Fix Thanophobia not working. Oh wait, what's wrong with Thanophobia? Like, I guess it didn't work because for some reason I think there was sometimes that it worked for different effects, but sometimes it didn't work for some people. Okay then. Page detectors is now determined by nav area cost instead of distance. What? Have halved? How the fuck you say it? Halved? Halved the taunt speed in red. Huh. I have no idea what the fuck that means. Player can now damage exiting PvP or players extra subject to change. Huh. Kinda weird, don't you think? Like, a lot of people might think it might be weird for some weird reason. Let's see. Added 2 new debug commands: SM SF2 debug boss eyes and SM SF2 debug boss path. SF2 S wait. Oh, so these are debug commands that people can actually add for. Huh. For boss path. Oh, I guess the pathing for the bosses and like unlike maps and some shit. Excuse me. Um, SM SF2 debug hitbox finally works. Change the default valve SF2 player blink rate to 1.0. I see. Okay. Oh, wait, the debug hitbox finally works. Oh, so it finally works now. Okay, then. We introduced the Nightmare Napoleon vote options for SF2 difficulty vote options. Wow. So what? Now we can actually be able to put Nightmare Napoleon on this shit. I didn't remember correctly in PSK. They did had Apollyon and Nightmare, but since a lot of people keep voting for that, I guess they had to remove it to make it just those three. But it was changed to like Safe, Include, and Keter, because correctly Containment Breach reference. Uh, Hopefully fix the terribly inconsistent nature of the AFK mode when joining a server. I feel like these stuffs only work for disc. I don't know why the fuck it feels like it works for everyone. But I feel like ours is just like 1.7.5 or something like that for NXN. Bots should now default to sniper class upon spawning. Bots should now die with the correct class rather than dying as a sniper. Admins can now make a boss wander to a specific spot or get alerted to a specific spot. Oh. Admins can now make bosses force an attack when possible. Oh, I didn't understand why that part. Okay, so that's all the general. I'm actually kind of upset about Doombox. Rest in peace, Doombox. And also rest in peace, special rounds for boxing and raids. But I don't think our server had raids. I think we only had like Revenant and boxing. That's it. Alright, next up is bosses. And oh boy, this one is a long ass list. Okay, so here we go. This is going to be bad. I can already tell. Alright, all bosses now use the behavior system. What the fuck is the behavior system? Promote the bosses to use 2 new entities using the entity factories. Added the remaining sound modifiers for boss creators. See more info at this sound script sound characters. Oh, I don't know how much to do that stuff. So I'm like beginner, so I'm pretty much sure I don't know how much to do this stuff. Fix a bug where key values from previous difficulties wouldn't transfer to higher difficulties if not specified. Oh, okay. Fix the critical bug where fix a critical bug where sometimes the model key value wouldn't pre-catch the model and add the model to the download table. Huh. Oh, I think I know what it means by now. Oh my fucking god. Added new animation key values override loop. It determines if the animation should have its loop state overridden and loop. Determines the new loop state. Well, I guess that means like attack animations or something animation with loops and stuff. Okay, that's actually kind of, I guess, promising. I don't know. Added minimum boss copies. Change how copies spawn. Added execution sounds for public def cams. Oh, I think I understand what that might be for. For I think some bosses that have def cams, they just add those sounds. Added the ability to use bones for the boss eyes. Boss type now defaults to chaser. Boss type teleport type now default to 2. Huh. Some of these stuff really confuse me, but some of them I feel like I might understand a bit. Like I said, I'm a beginner content creator, so I don't know much more about this stuff at all, lads. Anyways, change the default eye position from bosses from 000 to 0045. Added 2 new attack types, custom, used for sub plugins, and rope. Oh yeah, the fucking I think a lot of people actually don't remember this, but I think back then there was an attack that usually is a rope attack. The rope attack pretty much does is that they stun you and they have like this rope and they pull you. I think it's used back then, but I don't think they were used before again now. But now they seem to be used again. Well, actually, no. It's custom and rope. So I don't know about custom, unless custom means like a custom attack that you can actually make for your own, which is actually something. Completely rework the boss damage effects. The random damage effect can now have each effect specified. Huh. Okay, I mean, surprised they did something with the boss damage effects and damage effects for some stuff. Completely rework boss shockwaves and completely rework boss cloaks. Okay. Wow. I mean, I guess for some bosses that have shockwaves or cloaking, I guess that might be something, but hopefully I don't know how that might feel for some people. Added attack start, hit, and miss effects. Huh. Alright. Added boss postures with 7 conditions: within bounds, running away, in phases, within range, on look, on alert, and on cloak. Added boss smelling. What the fuck is boss smelling? Does it work with? Does it mean like with the bacon spray? Do they smell you? Ew. That sounds disgusting when you think about it. Like, what the? Who the fuck thinks this was actually a smart idea to actually call it like that? They could have these something like boss scent or boss. I have no idea what the other word for smell. Well, boss smell scent. Nah, no, no, not the no. No, I was gonna say boss sniff, but no, that sounds grosser. Either even. God damn, the stuttering is. Added boss death states. Huh. I have no idea what that one might be. Rework chase on look. Warning: this must be manually rewritten. I forgore. Of course you forgore, you fucking blue fairy bitch. Added alert syncing. Hmm. Might be interesting. I don't know. Sounds kind of boring. Reworked alert copies and alert companions to be chased together. Oh, oh no. Actually, that sounds kind of awful when you think about it. Added boss follow leaders. I mean, you got like leader Bobby, and I feel like it works pretty much fine without it. But alright. Rework boss rage states. All bosses can now turn while idling. Wait, turn like how? Like turn animations, like when they like do this, or turn like face it like this way in their idle animations, or is it something? I don't know what the fuck these mean. Some of these are like really fucking confusing, and I don't know how to fucking react to them. But it's just what the fuck are they thinking? I don't understand what they were doing at that point. I don't even know how the fuck do I even feel about this at all. Yeah. Anyways, actually, let me put it up here. Okay. Add, okay. Added difficulty support for wanted move, stun cooldown, stun health, stun damage flashlight enabled, stun damage flashlight. Chase duration add visible min, chase duration add visible max, drop item on stun, drop item type, auto chase sprinters. Uh, Added is auto chase enable, traps enable, and trap type. Redundant at the moment, but this here in case. But this in here in case. Fix a critical bug where boss chase duration was added far too much, resulting in punishing situations. Oh, I think I may understand. Like I think like I don't know, something related to I guess how far they could run shit. I don't know. Added boss taunt kill states. What the fuck? Okay, taunt kills now a thing now. What the fuck? Okay. Now they added to SF2. Fix a critical bug where the explosive dance would spawn far too many explosives and would deal far too much damage. Well, I guess I might have fixed something that was pretty much difficult. God damn it. You might hold on for a second, guys. Alright, guys, hold on. Yeah, I'm back. Sorry. I have pause it now. But I've heard some music in the background just for a little bit. I might actually put that a little bit down for now. But anyways, let me see where I left off. I had Boston kills. No, I actually put that. Yeah, yeah, critical fix bug with explosive damage with far too many explosions and would deal far too much damage. I feel like I might do something with like, I don't know what the fuck that might be actually. So, I don't know. We worked the auto chase system to have each threshold be tied to each player. Oh, okay. I mean, I guess the auto chase might have probably some good effects to some people, but I don't know about everyone. Bosses can now be spawned during warm-up and at the end of the round. This is permanent, by the way. Oh shit. Well, that seems kind of fucking awful if you think about it. Remove max run speed and max run speed. Wait. Wait, no, that literally says the same thing. I didn't even meant to say min run speed and max run speed. I don't know. I feel that it might have been an error on typing. Max run speed. The max speed is now speed and walk speed, while the minimum speed is those two key values times 0.9. Actually, put the max and min speed values to proper use. Attacks are now more precise. Okay, then I guess I might have have a hard time typing this all down each time. Who knows? Anyways. If the boss reaches their alert destination without exiting the alert state, the boss will then wander if it can or just stay in alert state until the alert duration wears off. Added blackouts for death cams. Oh, actually that seems kind of stupid, but I don't know. I feel like other people might be interested in that one. Bosses can now run while being alerted after suspecting something or just wandering around. Okay, that sounds kind of stupid. That sounds like auto chase, but instead with the auto chase being not alerted, they just count chase and shit. That's all. That's what they pretty much do. Added attack start and end animations. Added attack loop sounds. Huh. Change the always look at target attribute to now only face the player if they are visible from the boss. Added the ability for bosses to not take damage while performing an attack. Man, I don't know. I mean, it just sounds kind of weird when you actually think about it. I mean, some of these are really fucking confusing. Change the... Yeah. Okay. Okay, I don't understand it. Alright, rework attack indexes to now be attack names. Okay. There can now be 2.147 billion attacks. What in the major malfunction is this? Adjust the attack run mechanic. Attack run acceleration is now boss defaults acceleration unless specific in the attack. Wow. Okay. Statue bosses have a better behavior system now. Okay, well at least that's good news for some good statue bosses. Add new activities to use. Act busy Q, act signal 1, act signal 2, act signal 3, act use, act busy Q, act shield up idle, act crouching shield up, and act crouching shield up idle. Fix a bug where animations can play twice. Okay. Well, I guess that's about it all for bosses. I mean, some of these are really kind of stupid, some of these are really kind of alright, and some of these are kind of really positive for some people that actually want this stuff. Okay. Next up is boss projectiles, which means any boss that has gun bullets, ice balls, fireballs, lightnings, you name it. Alright, let's go. Promote the projectiles to use entity factories. The attack projectiles for bosses can now use all 8 projectile types. Wow. Wait, 8. Oh yeah, I remember correctly. There's fire, ice, Lightning, gas, maybe bleed. I don't know what the other two might be, so I don't know. I might be slow. I don't know. Alright. Okay. We introduced the baseball projectile and the arrow projectile. Oh, what? Those are back? Oh, great. So I guess the arrow projectile might have a chance to have us headshotted. Rockets can now be customized. Well, at least that's something new. Fix a bug where you could see an extra trail on the ice and slash fire ice ball. I mean, okay, at least some of the projectiles for it are kind of nice, so we'll give this a small W. Effects. I guess it might be some effects on, like, I don't know how you call it, but oh, and let's see, check how this one looks like. Added 3 new effects: temp, int, beam ring, int, temp, int, particle, and sound. I don't know what these might be, so at least someone could tell me in the comments below about this. It is now possible to delay when effects happen, minimum of 0.1 seconds. Wow, okay. The spotlight effect halo scale can now be changed using halo_scale. Right. The spotlight effect now has dynamic lighting at the end. Use the key values brightness, distance, and cone to adjust their values. Alright. I mean, this is just effects, so it wouldn't have much more problems with people who want to, like, do some stuff on the bosses or anything else. So, okay, good W, good W. Alright, now for the proxies. Ugh, proxies. The worst thing ever in SF2M history. Alright, added robot proxies. Fix a bug with proxy death sound would not play. Well, at least robot proxies managed to get back into the thing. I don't honestly remember there was actually 3 giant robot bosses. I think maybe a lot of people actually remember it back in the Demon server. Being the thing, and robot proxies wasn't the thing, but now there is. I mean, it was before, but I guess it didn't manage to exist when people saw it. I think this might be the last one. Okay, you know, I said this is not the last one. There's actually 2 others, but I can't tell if those are the last one. Alright, here we go. Alright, next up is natives. I don't know what the natives might be for, so let's just get right into this. Added the following natives. SF2 on boss killed. Called when a boss is killed. SF2 on boss pre-take damage. Called before the boss calls the take damage functions. SF2 on boss pre-flashlight damage. Called before the boss calls the flashlight damage functions. SF2 on chaser boss gets suspend action called whenever a chaser boss gets the suspend for action command call. God, it's like a lot of natives I have. God, okay. SF2 on client pre-kill def cam called before the boss kills the player. SF2 on is boss custom attack possible. Called after the boss validates a custom attack. Oh no wait. Called whenever the boss looks for a custom attack. That one's for the SF2 on boss gets custom attack action. Called after the boss validates a custom attack action. SF2 on chaser boss start attack. Called whenever the boss first starts an attack. SF2 on chaser boss end attack. Called whenever the boss ends an attack. SF2 on boss on selected PvE boss. Call when the game mode picks a custom boss. S2 get boss difficulty. Gets the boss current local difficulty. S2 is valid in clients. Determines that the client is valid in a stable manner. S2 get empty page spawn points. Gets all the empty page spawn points. S2 is client in PvE. Determines that the client is in the PvE area. S2 spawn boss effects. Spawn effects on the boss based off an area of S2 boss profile base effect info. S2 get profile from name. Gets the boss is base profile data from the profile name. Get S2 get chaser profile from name. Get that. Is that the same thing? Oh, that's statue. One for statue and one for chaser. Okay. Get profile from boss index. Get the boss's base profile from the data from a boss index. get chaser profile from boss index and get statue profile from boss index. They get the profile down from the boss index. SF2 register PvE boss. Registers a custom PvE boss by the entity name. SF2 unregistered PvE boss. Removes the custom PvE boss entity from the list of registered custom PvE bosses. SF2 add PvE bosses. Adds a custom PvE boss entity to the list of active bosses. This is required if you want to make a PvE boss. SF2 kill PvE boss. Okay. Some of these are really like confusing. Some of these actually make sense because it actually leaves a description on each one that works, and some that actually describes for it, man. Oh, excuse me, sorry. I just had somebody. Yeah, okay, so I guess there is some stuff on like chaser and statue bosses, nothing on chargers and other type bosses. Some stuff on PvE where you want to add a PvE boss to your server, which is a little HUD thing where actually could spawn and all. And that's about it. Actually really is interesting when you think about it. Okay, next up is added 5 new method maps. SF2 player, method map for players. SF2 chaser boss entity, method map for chasers. SF2 statue boss entity, method map for statue bosses. SF2 boss base boss entity, method map for any boss. And SF2 player sequence and wait action, method map for a next spot action that makes a boss play a sequence and wait until the sequence is finished. Deprecate all of the SF2 get boss profile functions. It is critical to rewrite your sub plugins as these will be removed. Remove some redundant natives. And last but not least is map entities. Added support for SF2 trigger PvE. And well, ladies and gentlemen, that's about it for reading up on SF2 Alpha on Center Fortress 1.8.0 Alpha 2, a pre-release of this version of it made by Mentrodom himself. Stop the music. Alright, so this is all we got. Some of these are good, some of these are bad. I don't care. I don't know if people are going to be hyped about this because some of these actually kind of looks okay. I mean, there's some okay changes that actually managed to make good sense. Some total bullshit and haters on this shit, mate. Like, holy crap. You can't tell me they couldn't like try to do something from other people in the other communities, but no, they have to do it from disc. That's what they always do. They do it from that, and then of course that's it. They don't care about the other community servers. That's up to you. Alright. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys do enjoy, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out and rock on. Bye everyone.